6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, we got 3 down.
To throw is Taylor, operating from the gun. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And no, it's incomplete. Hugh Jackson rolls the dice, but it doesn't work for him. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Jaguars getting set to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On 3rd down, it's Grant. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
This drive started with 1st and goal. Now that it's 4th and goal, anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
Omaha. 11.
Now Bortles got to have this one. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, just was unsuccessful.
Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick... So after the INT, it's Bortles. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. One final try now for Bortles. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes, protecting your home turf, they were able to do that. All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Bortles now on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bunch right, bunch right, bunch right. Here we go, here we go.
On play action, now Bortles. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The beauty of being able and
Here we go.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Green 80. Green 80.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Steps away to his left. And now another one thrown incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at about the 32.
11. Hey. You got down. Ready. Ready. Gun. I got 11. Ready, set.
Now Ryan on 1st down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards through the air on a 1st down. Ryan getting it out left side to Sanu. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and dropped shy of the 45. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. 4th down. Here's Ryan. And an alley to run. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Tuesday.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was the free safety to Sean Gibson who was able to range over and knock it away.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now Ryan being chased out left. And he's got Sanu. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Gun. Let's go. Eddie, sit on that. Eddie. 44 at the
Throwing again, Ryan. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Let's go. Right.
They'll run here with Freeman. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after. And oh, it'll be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. Powers through. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral it down near the 11-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there. Opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half. You know, I think that's the way they'll go.
Ryan escaping the pressure right. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's brought down after a good gain. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Get out! Right! Right!
Y'all niggas on. What's up? Chilling, man.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And some space here.
Nigga been working like a slave, man.
Midfield and inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one
Nah,
good
I work in the prison.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he?
Yeah,
When I watch him,
doing that shit for a little while. I'm gonna fuck with the PO shit. And then I'm about to, then I'm gonna go to Fire Academy next fall. I had to wait, trying to get my experience on all different types of shit.
Now Ryan, flush to his right.
Get this money, man. Gotta get this money.
And it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Check.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up
You said what?
and bat that one away. And that's frustrating
Oh,
for
for
an
real?
offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he
Oh,
goes
shit,
in there and
man.
try and get some type of
I was about to be up there. I was about to be up there
hoping to bring
Sunday.
his arms down.
But we fucking changed playing, nigga. When I come up there, I'm gonna have to fuck with you. I ain't even up there. Shit, nigga, I don't know. I gotta take time off work, nigga. I just got taking too many damn trips. I gotta get my comp time back up so I can take some more time back off. I gotta do some I gotta do some overtime.
And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Eric Saubert, 30 yards. And the Falcons are in for 6. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant's extra
ain't
point
that
up and
bad.
good. And it's now a
Better than
7-9
driving to
game.
California. I'm about to stop fucking. I'm trying to go back to LaBerge.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now out come the Jags. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to the best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. You know what? We got a second. I did want to take a look back to the Hall of Fame inductions. Took place in Canton on August 4th. And what stood out to you from the ceremonies, from the speeches that you heard?
Well, for me, beside the speeches, just remembering their careers, I really flashed back at how much I enjoyed watching Brian Dawkins play, and his speech was terrific as well. Robert Dr. Doom Brazil with the Houston Oilers, absolutely loved him as a player. And Jerry Kramer had to wait so long with the Green Bay Packers for him to get in. I thought was terrific, and I can't wait for next year. First ballot eligible guys, Tony Gonzalez, Ed Reed, and Champ Bailey. That's a strong class.
Another star-studded cast.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Lucy.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Buying time to his left. Left side complete. Seferian-Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. 1 minute, 53 ticks left to go in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Bortles. This will be caught just inside the 10. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Dancing to his left. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Bortles going to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Here we go.
Oh, whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. On is Josh Lambo now for the Jaguar field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Then on one side, he got Michael Thomas, Fitzgerald, and Ross. How the fuck you gonna do that? Oh, boy, I'm about to say Ross, boy. Shit.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Hank.
They'll go for it. It's Bortles. Eluding the pressure, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now. But I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game, because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. He's got a man complete. He's at the 40. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 93 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's Bortles to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
I ain't gonna lie, though. Like I said, when I picked that motherfucker, and that nigga was by himself, I was like, what the fuck?
Air one out. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
11B.
They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Hey, express! Ready! Wait! 25! Wait! 11! 11! Go!
Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Now he's flushed out left. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now Ryan on second down. Steps away to his left. And he's got some space here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Ryan now to throw on third down. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Dante Fowler able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Forced out to his left. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Not sure I agree with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. On third down, Ryan. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Here we go. Sunday.
A handoff to Fournette. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. To throw, it's Bortles. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. After the interception, here's Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Barry Church. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, CD, in a couple of weeks we can make our Super Bowl predictions. But for right now, I want to get your AFC Division champion predictions. Who do you have?
All right, let's start in the AFC East. It's New England. Do we need to say any more?
No, I don't think so. I don't think there's a challenger behind them in that division right now.
That tends to cover it. Miami believes that they can be. Buffalo will be starting over with a new quarterback. So will the Jets. How about the AFC South? I'm going to give you a surprise there. I think Houston comes back and reclaims their crown and moves ahead of Jacksonville and Tennessee, who were both in the playoffs last year. The good health of Deshaun Watson, J.J. Watt, Whitney Merciless, Houston in a surprise pick.
All right, how about the West? The West is always intriguing. Who are you taking there?
One of the better divisions in football. John Gruden's back in Oakland. Kansas City has a new quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. Denver has a new quarterback in Case Keenum, plus a terrific defense. But I think the L.A. Chargers ride away with this division crown. Philip Rivers has to get it done. Somewhat approaching the twilight of his career. And I love their pass rush with Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram.
And in the North, I'm guessing you're going Steelers.
I think I have to go the Pittsburgh Steelers. Everyone else has big question marks. The Steelers have big...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vic Beasley in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. They do go for it. It's Bortles. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On first down, Bortles. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, we progressed through the preseason, so let's prognosticate about the regular season. NFC.
Can we overanalyze?
Yeah, I want to overanalyze, too. NFC, the four divisions, who do you have winning them?
Let's start in the East. The Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl last year and got better in the offseason. I think they win their division again, although Dallas will make a strong run at them.
Okay. And the South, you were saying you like Atlanta.
Yeah, I do like Atlanta to get back to the top. Tough division. 3 teams in the playoffs last year. Atlanta, New Orleans, which won the division.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Calais Campbell able to drop him for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. On second down, Freeman runs through the contact. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now third down. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And that is incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Here we go on fourth down with Ryan. He's got Sanu. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Bortles to throw on second down. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
Omaha. 372.
Bortles now to throw. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big gain of 39 on third. They'll run with Fournette. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Hey, 54, Ricky. Let's go.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. And this one is incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Here we go.
Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. They will run again with Coleman. Oh, what a move. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And they'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
A good pick up there at 22. Now Ryan on first down. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the starter. They may have to keep throwing it.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Or
got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 39 that time. Ryan wants to throw it. Looking deep for Julio. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Hey, let's go.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He's airing it out for Sanu, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
Green 80. Green 82.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
Incomplete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Bortles to throw once more. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Let's go, let's go.
Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know well, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
1st down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one right now.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Brian Poole. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
Hey, let's go.
Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Gun. Hey, gun.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Houston Texans. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Go. Hey, 4 down.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
To the right. Here we go, here we go. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That was a really nice play. Able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
On. Go.
They'll run. This is Robert Turbin. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
On the run, it's Robert Turbin. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40.
12.
On first down, Love. Being chased, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Christian Covington in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
12.
From the red zone now, Love. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Finds Anders left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down. A shotgun snap for Luck. And he whips that one incomplete there. Ryan Grant, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Now Luck. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton from a yard out. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Watson. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. He got 29 yards that time.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On first down, it's Watson. And that's incomplete. Nate Hairston there defensively.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Back to throw, Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Again, it's Miller. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Now Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And the Colts coming out now. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Now a handoff to start it out to Turbin. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
To right. Tempo.
To throw on 2nd down is Locke. Looking deep for Hilton. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Locke on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. Throw inside complete. It's Mack. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Locke steps away to his left. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
674, 622. He's cracked. Let go. Really? Hey, 4-1 fight. 623. Let's go.
Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
So with 4th down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Reset. Come back.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time, it was definitely an or not.
After the interception, it's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Locke. Looking deep for Hilton. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Blah. Forced out to his left. And he's got Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Luck on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts add on to their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Watson now to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Jabal Sheard. in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Come back.
Third and long. It's Watson. And he finds his man Griffin. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a first down throw, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Jabal Sheard in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Watson now on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Here's Watson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Black 99, feel it. Hey, go down. Tiger. Red. Blue, hey.
From the red zone now, Watson being chased out left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. To throw on second is Watson. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Third and 2, Watson. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And a second field goal here gets them back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. 11.
Second and 10, Luck again. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Hurry. 12. Color. 12. 6:22.
The final shot before the break. Luck. Flushed out right. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Tristan Deku picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top, as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Now he's forced out right. And he slides to avoid the hit. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. He's going to look deep down the field. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 35 yards. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for two. Now it's Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense,
we got
the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
The Colts on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Dancing to his left. And he's got his man Hilton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. On first down, it's Locke, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll go deep down the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep in Houston territory. A big play there for Indy. 43 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the red zone now, Locke escaping the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. To the air again, Locke. Flush to his right, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points, but by the wayside on that one.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
I have to laugh a little bit because He actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdowns.
And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the Texans set to come onto the field. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Reset.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Off of play action, it's Watson going deep for Hopkins. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. Now, Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down. Then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Texans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the 1st down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around him.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Margus Hunt in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
He's going to and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down deep into Indianapolis territory. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one, 51 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run forward with Miller. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. There's the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. This will be caught at about the 6. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back.
Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And the Colts getting ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle.
Where Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Marthema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Bernardrick McKinney in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Luck in the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Luck. Steps away to his left. Caught left side by Hilton. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. And that one results in 35 yards. Now a first down throw. Luck forced out to his left. He's got it to Hilton. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Hurry. Got 3 down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett. Flushed out right. And open right side, it's Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Ohio!
From the red zone now, Brissett. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. From the gun, here's Brissett. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And now out comes Houston. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at the 40. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Ohio! 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 Ohio!
A first down throw for Brissett. Being chased out left. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
To throw, Brissett. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
And now Adam Vinatieri. He's into his 40s now. You'd think low to mid-50s, probably about the outside of his range. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The 40, 30, the 20, 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Watson looking to throw on second down. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Out of his end zone, Brissett. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Brissett to throw on first. Looking deep for Hilton. A big play there for Indy. 48 yards. Brissett on first down. He's going to air one out. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over.